Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, everybody? It's a lovely day in Connecticut. Hi, my name is Edwin Yearwood, and I would like to talk a little bit about a project that was placed on my heart. The name of the project is From Boys to Men, and who placed it on my heart was my father, Jesus the Christ. And where I got the concept of the name of this organization, From Boys to Men, is because I noticed in today's society, there's a lot of men who are men age, grown men age, but doing boyish things, And I noticed that I was in the past, and I'm saying I still got some boyish things that I got to let go, but I'm saying in the past, quick to say that I'm grown, but still doing boyish things, and it almost cost me my marriage and my family. So, like I said, my name is Edwin Yearwood. I'm 46 years old. I live in Connecticut. I'm the founder of From Boys and Men, and I have a lovely family. I have a lovely wife, which this month we'll be married 23 years, and I have three kids and a grandson who I love all of them so much. But I'd like to talk a little bit about me. Um, Boys and Men is a program that, yeah, not a program, but an organization that our goal is to get men out of that boyish mode and to catch up with get their brain to catch up with their age, and that's how it was with me. My brain was boy, but my body was grown man. And like I said, I'm gonna talk about me and the things that I did in a boyish mode. So like I said, I've been married 24 years. I'm 23, 24ish. Don't tell my wife. I don't exactly, but it's 23, 24ish. And what happened was is that I 12, almost 13 years ago, I violated my marriage, and I cheated, and that was boyish. And I'm letting any guy know that if you're in a relationship and you say you want that person and you're gonna be with that person, then that's what you do, because that cheating thing is not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's so wrong. Was I wrong? 100% wrong. But see, me being in that boyish mode, I tried to blame my wife. Well, if you paid attention to me, then I wouldn't be doing the things that I went out and did what I had to do. I went out and did what I did because I didn't have to do it. And now me using that, trying to reverse it on her, but knowing that she was taking care of her mother who was sick. She was working 40, 50 hours. She was taking care of the kids, and she was taking care of the household, taking care of her brother kids, and stuff like that, and yeah, she didn't have time. There's only 24 hours in a day, and she's I call her superwoman, but she wasn't she ain't no superhero. She's an average. I mean, she's a wonderful woman who had a whole bunch of stuff on her plate, and I was selfish. Did I help in the situation in the house and stuff with the kids and stuff? Yes, I did. I did that, and I worked and all of that, and I helped with her mom and stuff. But it was still a lot on her plate. I could have helped more. I could have helped a lot more. And by me cheating and stuff, I went out, and like I said, I tried. When you know, I tried to blame her, but how it got out in effect and how she knowing. A year into cheating, I was like, yo, I miss my wife and she doesn't deserve this, what I'm doing. I felt so bad, what I'm saying? Really, really, really bad. I felt less than a man, because I promised her that if any time that I felt that I wasn't happy and I was going to go out of marriage, I was going to let her know. And I did let her know, but I let her know a year later. And I told her, and the look on her face was horrible, which I would never do anything again to hinder our marriage and our love. And it was just horrible. And by me being selfish, I lost almost lost my wife and my family. But I did lose them because that year and almost 2 years, I was by myself, and my wife was, started drinking, and my kids didn't want to come be around me, and them lonely nights when you're not used to that was horrible. But I told, because I had to fix what I messed up. And I learned now that only God can make a bad situation good, you know. And I told her, and she really didn't want anything to do with me. She got the paperwork to get me divorced, all of that, getting all of that ready. And but I told her, you know, then the kids start coming over to the little apartment that I had, and I asked her, and she was upset. She really didn't want to talk. You hurt me, you know, you was my life, and you hurt me, and you felt that you know, it was that bad, you was that lonely that you had to go out. And I was like, yeah, you know, it was my fault. But, you know, make a long story short, we got back together and we moved into where we live at now. And that boyish thing about being lonely and cheating and all of that, I grew up from that. But then another boyish mode comes in because now I got an issue with money. You know, I'm tired of paying all these bills. I can't buy what I want. I can't do what I want, you know, and I go to get ready to do something. My wife said, well, we can't do it this week because we got to pay this. And the first thing I used to say, man, this is my money. I'm grown. I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get a cutoff notice or a shut off notice, me. Couldn't blame nobody else, but you know, you try to blame, when you're in that boyish mode, you try to blame somebody else. And I'm like, yo, then I really sat down like, who can you blame? You did this. You know, you did this. So then years go by, you know, we arguing and all of this, always arguing and stuff like that. It was a long haul and stuff. And then, like I said, like 4 years ago, boom, God said, okay, listen here. It's obviously that you're not doing what you know what you're doing. And I've been telling you, in order for you to do anything, I have to be the base and the center. And this time I listened, and you know, I went to several churches and stuff like this, but I went to the church that I go to now. They're phenomenal. I love them. I love my church. It's called Right Now Ministry. It's at 224 Allen Street, New Britain, Connecticut, and the 5-Star Plaza. But as I listened to God, He was like, listen, don't you realize that every time you go to, you know, you try to do things your way, it end up coming in a shamble because you don't think about me. And I should be the center and the base of everything that you do. So as I start listening, and I decided to go to church, my wife decided to go to church, and we've been in church ever since. Yesterday, August 14th, 2016, I became deacon. Whoever thought that I would become a deacon? You know what I'm saying? Whoever thought in the world, for the stupid, boyish things that I've done in my life, whoever thought that I would go to, you know, become a deacon? But what I learned that is when I put God in as the base and the center of my life, those boyish things start leaving. You know, I'm pretty sure I got some boyish things that I'm doing, but those boyish things start leaving. So like I said, this is where the concept comes from. You know, I've done boyish things and I'm grown. And like I said, now I'm trying to get my brain to catch up with my age. You know, and it's been phenomenal. Like I said, I love my family. I love my wife to the fullest. I'm not going to do anything to hinder her. You know, sometimes I'm pretty sure that sometimes things happen and she think about it and stuff. But I remember a few times that when I was cheating, when my phone rang, or she couldn't just jump in my car, when my phone rang or anything, she couldn't answer it. I ain't want nobody to answer it. I used to go in the bathroom with the phone and all of that. But now, man, listen, I growed up. My phone ring, my wife said, babe, your phone ring. Answer it. Look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, you got a number? I'm looking for such and such number. It's in my phone. Well, go get it. No, you go get it. You the one looking for the number. You go get it. She on my Facebook and stuff like that. You know, she pick up my phone because my phone bigger than her. She pick up my phone, look through the phone, look for numbers and stuff like that. I ain't got nothing to say. But in the past, because I was doing stupid, boyish things, man, you couldn't even touch it. She pick up my phone, I try to break her hand because I didn't want to get caught. But listen here, even if she didn't know, God knew. And that's his daughter. So eventually she was going to find out, because you're not going to treat his daughter like that. So I'm just telling you, this is from Boys and Men, the founder. My name is Edwin Yearwood. I'm not only a representative, I'm a client too. I've done it too, you know. But I just want other men to know that there's ways out, man. There's ways out, and we all got to get on one accord and stop these boyish acts and grow up. Because when you act like a child, or you do childish things, people treat you like a child. So I just want to say this. You're going to hear more about us. You know what I'm saying? Remember that name from Boys and Men. We're going to have streetwalkers. We're going to help in the community. We're going to do some things. We're going to do some things. This is about to be big because